Good morning. It is 4:20 in the morning. I did sit on my phone a little, so that's okay. I'm doing mobility today, and for the first half of the mobility routine, I really want to show you guys, and I really want to sit and talk about it. So with that being said, I'm not going to sit in the middle of the gym and just talk. So I will show the first half that I want to explain, and then the rest of the half that involves weights is what I will record at the gym. The first thing I always do on a mobility day is I actually take a deep breath, because I feel like we don't do that enough. So I breathe in for 7 counts, hold it for 3, boom. I genuinely feel better than I just felt 5 seconds ago. Alright, the first thing that I do is you're gonna wanna have your leg 90 degrees. Leg, 90 degrees. And then I like to lean forward, and the goal is to bring this leg, only this part of the leg, up. You'll feel it wrap. You'll feel all that move up. I do that about 8 times, and then I hold it on the 8th. And then you're gonna slowly transition to the other side. Then you're gonna do something called, ride the bus, which is essentially you put yourself in that same position. I like to put my arms out. You can attempt to stand up and sit up straight. And you're gonna lift that leg up, bring this leg down, face that way. Now, if you think I started off being able to do it, it took me a really long time just to get that side down. The other side is where my problem is, because my butt, trying to put this leg down, wants to move so much, because the goal is to not move from the starting seat. But I have a really hard time coming back the other way. I do this about 4 times. I also like to try and drive this hip up as you're going up. This is real good for your hip mobility. If you have any sort of knee or hip pain, chances are you need to do some hip mobility. So that's why we're doing this today. After you do that, then you can start off on your knees to figure out where you're gonna want this knee, but you want it normal in a way. And then I put this leg in a little triangle. Holy shit! Yawn count. Oh my god. This back foot is flat. Not flat, but like that. I don't know, you can't see, but whatever. You just kind of have to feel out what feels right. So, then you're gonna want to come up. And only do what feels comfortable. Your hips will thank you later. Why am I yawning so much? Wake up. I put my legs out as far as comfortable. Obviously, people can go further, but this is just what's comfy. And usually I lean back, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And you just want to point your toes kind of to the sky a little bit. Mine curl back because I got problems, but you're just gonna wiggle those ankles, and I feel it all along the outside. I need to take a cold shower and then I'll wake up. Like, my brain is up. There's no way I could go back to sleep. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I could go back to sleep. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna murk myself. Y'all, I think I'm actually tired, but I need to get up. Yeah, this floor feels nice. Not gonna lie, sometimes I lay on the floor and I just think it's so good for your like lumbar support. Like, this shit feels nice. Let me not look at the fucking seal. So the reason why I do mobility days, I do them before my glute and leg day because one of the key things to having glutes or legs, I've come to realize, is having mobile and strong hip flexors. Anyways. And so I've incorporated doing this routine twice or once a week. And on this day, I will also do like a deep stretch at night, like genuinely actually stretch for more than 2 minutes. It's done a lot for my recovery. It's done a lot for a lot of parts of my body, and I've seen a lot of posture improvements after incorporating this. Once we go to the gym, I'm going to show you my functional ab exercises, and then we're going to do weighted ab crunches, and then I'm going to ride the bike for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to come home. I'll see you on the flip side. The way I didn't roll out of camera is crazy. Y'all know the drill. We got the shrimp, and we got the kefir. So I'm going to get this down, drive my little self to the gym, and I'll see you there. So this whole segment that I'll be showing you is my functional ab routine. I do the whole entire thing twice, but just for the sake of the video, I will only be showing it once. This first exercise is for your hip flexors. I have a 5-pound weight on my foot, and you're going to try and slowly bring it up, really focusing on pulling with that hip flexor. You also could feel it a little bit in your quads as well. So this next exercise is around the worlds. I have a 30-pound dumbbell. I go 20 one way, 20 the other way. This should be for your inner core and your lower core. That's specifically where I feel it. One of my favorites. Another tip for these is to try your best to stay still and not swing around or move your body side to side. It's obviously not super easy to do that. I don't know what these are called exactly, but you're going to take a kettlebell, lift it above your head with one arm, and with the same leg, you're going to raise it up, hold it, put it down, raise it up again. Once again, this is for the hip flexors and lower core, and also really, really good for balance. So this exercise is really good for shoulder mobility. You're going to bring the kettlebell diagonally across your body, touch both sides of your shoulders. You don't have to touch them, but tap, tap, and bring it down. And then you're going to do the same thing for the other side, going the opposite way. This is more so just a regular ab exercise that's also good for your arms, but it's been one of my favorites for years. Pretty self-explanatory. Set up, throw the ball, lay back down. I've got a 12-pound medicine ball, and I do about 20 of those. These are the weighted ab crunches that I always hoot and holler about. I like to try and bring my chest up and my back onto the back pad as far as I can, really making sure I'm stretching that ab. And then I also like to put my feet and my heels back towards the machine, opening those legs just to really get that hip flexor pull as well. For these, I typically start at 130 pounds. Then the second set, I'll increase to 140. Third set, I'll increase to 150. The max I do at the moment is 170, just depending on how I feel. For the first set, I usually do anywhere from 20 to 25 reps. The second set, I do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. And then for the last set, I do anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. This machine specifically because in between reps I like to wait anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute, and this machine counts that. exercise, I will do 3 sets of leg holds, hangs. I don't know what these are called, but I do these for a minute each, and I sometimes bring my legs up and down, side to side, kind of just play around and have fun. One of my favorite things to do. This is something I like to do in between my sets. It's kind of just stretching out that lat, shoulder, chest, and for me, it's really good for shoulder and wrist mobility. And here we go. Last set of the day. I've had my protein shake, but here's the post-workout snack: yogurt, honey, cashews, and a banana. And we're back to the floor. We are gonna do a stretch because I said this in the past mobility routine. I deep stretch on my mobility days because tomorrow's glute day and I really need to be warmed, loose, and goosey. We have a candle lit. That could go one of 2 ways. I tried to get it away from this dress because that would be funny, but that's not something I want to deal with right now. So I hope you enjoy the ambiance. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a time lapse, so hopefully it's not too fast. I can always slow it down if that's the case, but yeah, I'm gonna get my stretch on, and hopefully you get your stretch on because it's extremely important for muscle recovery. Okay. probably could have gone longer, but that hurts your head a little bit. All the blood rushes right to it. So something I suggest you invest in is a pull-up bar for your door frame. They're 36 or something like that at Dick's. I just hook it up onto here. I can't do a pull-up yet because I weigh a lot, so I'm gonna have to pull up a lot, but I love to dead hang. Now you can't fully hang, or at least I can't because I'm tall, but I guess I could show. Couldn't I? No, not really. Anyways. I kind of just let my feet almost dangle. They're just like touching the ground, not holding on. Yeah, decompressing my spine is something I really suggest. It helps, in my opinion, regulate your nervous system, because that's where your nervous system is located, is in your spine. So if you have a lot of tension and stress in your spine, you're gonna be a little more stressed out than you probably should be. But I use this and you can just feel it go right down the spine. So if you invest your money in anything I try to show you, that. It's currently about 4:30. I'm having dinner. It is a burger patty with onion and cheese and peas. After this, I'll chillax for a little, finish uploading the video, and then have a PB&J, and then I'm going to bed. So I will see you guys in the morning.